What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerdcast for the next episode of Alien Isolation, where things are beeping at me, they're making scary noises, there's guys making announcements, even though there's no one left to announce to. I don't really know what we should be doing right now because it's been like a week and a half since I last recorded, so I'm sure this episode is going to be an enormous fuster of clucks. However, I think I'm going to try and make it as entertaining as possible, and so in saving, let me take a look at my map here and see if I can remember what it was that I was supposed to do. Okay, so we're looking for an alternative route. And it looks like, oh, that's right. Okay, so it's in the Genesis. I remember launching the alien out. I remember that part. And so I thought Waits got eaten by the alien, though, in the previous episode. Like, it sounded like he got eaten by the alien. Like, he was like, oh my god, it's an alien. And there was lots of screaming. There was a little bit of, like, running sounds. There was kind of like this clawing, scratchy sound. Some, you know, just those general things that seemed to accompany dying at the hands of an incredibly vindictive animal. And so I'm not going to hold my breath that he's still going to be around when we get back there. Where am I right now? This entire place is becoming more and more maze-like. It's becoming very, very difficult for me to know where I'm going or what I'm doing. Either way, I'm going to loot some more alcohol, because why not? We're already lost, confused, and dazed. Why not get alcohol and add that to the equation? I mean, might as well. Use the lever. Down it goes. And so having handled that door, ha ha ha. Oh, shit. No, no, no. I don't suppose that I have, any stun baton. I don't think that I am. I don't think that I am, sir. The thing is, you have to zap him before he, like, grabs you, because I guess he gets to bug out. There we go. Continue to bludgeon you to death. That's right, bleed your ridiculous milk blood all over the floor. I don't mind, nobody's gonna come clean it up. I mean, the entire place is a mess already. I mean, look at that. I hope they have a deposit on file because, frankly, that guy did way more damage to that sleeping bunk than anybody really should be allowed to. Ooh, an access terminal. What can I access? Help. Heist, you still there? Why the hell didn't we have the smarts to stay on the Enisadora? They shut me in a lab over in Sister Spire. For the love of God, come and find me. Elevators are out and there are bodies everywhere. I'm sure I can hear it in the walls.
After that thing came out of Foster, but you've got to stop fucking up like this. You got way too drunk and told those people sleeping in the mall way too much. I dragged you away when I saw the look in their eyes. We can't go back there again. No one can know we're connected to Marlowe and the Enisadora. Now come back once you've dried out.
Sorry about that. They decided to do like an entire station announcement the moment that I tried to do the audio file. If it weren't for bad luck, I'd have no luck at all. I keep telling you guys, that is the story of my life. What do I need right now? Do I need to like craft any stuff or things or gadgets or gidgets or who's-its or what's it? An EMP mine? How come I haven't made any of those? That sounds legit. I mean, it's kind of expensive, but yeah. There we go. I'm gonna make an EMP mine just in case we get a whole bunch of those nasty little cyborg android dudes coming after us. Too many synthetics. Too many synthetics around. I don't mean to sound like a anti-digital racist here, but nobody likes synthetics, right? Synthetics, nobody likes having them around. What's the deal with synthetics? I wonder if you could actually have a career like that. It seems like one of those things where you would start out having a career as like an insult comic against androids and like synthetics, and then like 25 years later everybody would just swap on you real fast and say that you were ignorant once they became sentient or something. You'd be like, well, you guys all thought it was funny like 25 years ago when they were the basic models, but no, I'm ignorant now that you've all decided to change. That's fine. I understand. Enjoy your humor while it's available. Am I even in a... Okay, so... I have no idea where I'm going right now. I am so lost and so confused, and I'm just so full of fear for aliens, although mostly synthetics now. I mean, we kind of dealt with the alien. That one's kind of one of those problem solved, check it off the list type things. He's already been taken. God, what the hell is wrong with this flashlight? This is totally a 1970s flashlight. Look how fast the battery goes down. That's ridiculous. That is utterly insane. Can I go in here? Huh? Anybody want to let me in a door? No. Nobody's letting me in a door. I love the fact that I can sprint now and there's no aliens around to punish me for it. Oh, this was the door. I saw this opening, but I don't know. It looked kind of suspect and scary. Is that a bed? What the hell is that? That bed looks really uncomfortable. It looks like a field bed. I've slept... I sleep in the field all the time, and that basically looks like somebody put a floor mat on top of like a wire frame. Oh, we're kind of beat up too. Maybe I should like heal myself before we get much further in, and then... There we go. Alright, since there's no alien around, I'm just gonna pack my gat and leave it ready to splat. There's a dead guy over there. I don't see anything too threatening in here except for this enormous 1970s Game Boy with a number pad. He's got a flare. He might be dead, but he's got flair. Ah! Smiles and laughs. Cue the canned laughter. Let's go check. I'm going to check this entire floor before I go anywhere else, because I have a bad habit of leaving things behind that we might conceivably need later on. Usually I feel... That thing's going to grab me. Watch, it's going to grab me. Don't jump when this happens. It's going to grab me when I walk by. Its eyes are still lit up. Let me bludge you. Yeah, it's totally still alive. It's a little freaky, but I guess it's in some... There it is. Yep. That's about what I figured. It sounds as though the synthetics are specifically looking for me. I lost health from it grabbing my ankle? Oh, that's disappointing. Especially since I tried to bludgeon it beforehand. Like, I'm one of those people that when I used to play Resident Evil, I would just shoot all the corpses that were laying around. All the ones that weren't like pre-rendered CGIs in the background. Basically, if there was a corpse laying there, I would just shoot it or I would knife it real fast just to see what would happen. All paranoid and shit about zombies. Alright, well, I guess we can go the direction they want us to. I mean, you don't always have to be like a freewheeling explorer in life. Sometimes you can be just an ardent conformist. I don't know if you can be that aggressive about conformity, can you? I think you can, actually. I suppose you could be aggressively conformist, in that, like, you try to force other people to be conformist. So, yeah, I think we've come to a conclusion. Fairly resoundingly. Another Campooty. Let's go ahead and have a look and see what's online. Hey, Mart, I guess you've heard about the station decommission by now. What are your plans? I've got some connections that can hook me up with work when we leave, but I can't promise anything. But maybe they can find you something, too. They started closing down the stores in the Galleria. Your place was still boarded up from last year. Sorry you had to lose it. You never seemed to catch a break. Do you still hear from Margaret and the kids? Maybe you should go see them when you leave Sevastopol. Let me know when you want me to ask around for, if you want me to ask around for you. Blythe, we need to find a way to shut down those automated janitors. They're a security problem. Every time they start their cleaning circuit, there's a risk they'll open up a route for that thing that's hunting us. Or, at the very least, let the looters in. I always hit the wrong key. Hold on. There we go. To all Sevastopol inhabitants. The station's decommission process is now underway. Please read carefully and take note. An initial team is on station to survey Sevastopol and initialize the decommissioning process. Please help them in any way that you can. We have enough food and medical supplies. The redirection of the supply ship flight path will not impact on your quality of life. Rationing will, however, be deemed necessary if stocks run low. Hoarding and illegal trading will not be tolerated. Please report suspicious activity to Siege and Security, who will investigate in cooperation with the Colonial Marshals. A population rehoming service has been established. We are happy to help you with your next step, but are not liable for costs incurred. If you require financial support, we recommend Siegson Credit Services. The decommission is final. You must relocate or you'll be faced with forced removal. That folder's corrupted. I'm going to wait till the overall announcement stops to do this.
I have been camped out in Galleria Mall for maybe 24 hours. The people here, they're scared. But they still believe that martial weights will kill the creature. They forget other dangers. They forget themselves. People are turning on each other for food, for water. I cannot stay here.
Yep, I'm glad that some people, see, the second they decommissioned this place and weird shit started happening, I'd be like, well, I'm on the next boat out of here. I react quickly. I'm very rabbit-like. I'm very squirrelish when it comes to running away when, like, terrible, like, weird supernatural things happen. Ghostesses? I don't mess with ghostesses, man. What was that musical note? It was like, boo-doo. Can I open this, or is this shut? Okay, so that's shut. I suppose that we can go into this floor grate. Wow, I am way off right now. I don't know, this entire area is a little bit confusing to me. It said there's a save point here. Where's that save point? I would love to save. Did I walk right by it? Oh, it's a computer. My bad. God. Alright. Let's go ahead and pop this open, maybe. And it goes the direction I think we need. Yeah, it goes the direction... Wait, what? Okay, it does not go the direction we need. I am so much more comfortable crawling to the through the vents now that I know we've ejected that thing into space forever. Hopefully forever. Somehow I get the distinct feeling it's gonna come back. I mean, they would really have to end the game a lot more quickly than they did if the alien had been shot out into space permanently, so I'm figuring it's gonna learn how to do like the alien doggy paddle or something way out in orbit, and it's not gonna be good for us. Anything in here? God. This place is the worst. It's like a giant labyrinth. Like, unfortunately, they've locked down like every door that would make it easy for us to get there. There's got to be a vent or something around somewhere that allows us to cross over to there, but until I find it, I'm not really sure. I don't know. Maybe we went the right way. We'll find out. All of the buttons are held. Open forth the door. Okay, so we just opened that up again. God, I'm actually not really enjoying this part of the game. I don't know. This whole like wandering in circles thing in a weird labyrinthine location just kind of doesn't do it for me. And I know that there's probably like one thing that we've missed. That's already been opened. And there was nothing else down here, right? I can't get in there because there's a thing in the way with wheels on it that I could totally move out of the way. This door was not accessible as I recall. Yeah, this door does not go anywhere. So that being broken... God. I mean, all these doors are busted, so I'm assuming you have to go in from the right. Interesting. Well, not really interesting. More like mind-numbing. But, you know, same emotion. Two different directions. Whatever. I felt like we were making progress in here, but maybe I missed something. I mean, everything seems circular in here. Every time I feel like we're making progress, it circles back around to a location we've already been, and then there's more shutters, which is just like, ugh. Like, can't we just get to the place where the primary shutter control is or something? I don't know. Like, wouldn't that be... I mean, frankly, they're just shutters. You could just, like, lift them. Just throwing it out there. So I'm assuming that didn't go anywhere. It was a dead end on that side. Let me look one more time to be sure. Yeah, that's totally a dead end. I don't feel like I missed anything either, and by opening that door, we didn't accomplish anything. Typically, when you go back around and you open up one of these doors, it has, like... It has some form of, like, lever that you switch to open something else up, but there was nothing there as far as I can tell. I don't know. Let's go back. Let's have a look. Maybe I missed a console or a button or something. I don't see it flagged up on the map, but maybe it's possible. Alright, dead guy. I mean, I could have easily accessed this from one side. I don't know why it's got that loop around since there's nothing hunting us anymore. Yeah, there's nothing in here either. Do these shutters work by any chance? No, those shutters are toast. We have to restore power. I will take the flamethrower fuel, absolutely. It seems a little suspect to me that they're still supplying me with flamethrower fuel if the alien's permanently dealt with. My guess is that it's probably put facehuggers in like 500 different people now, or chest bursters. I'm sorry, I know my terminology. It's probably put about 150 chest bursters in like everybody everywhere. I don't think this is the floor where we need to be. There doesn't appear to be anything down here. It just looks like it's a loot crawl. I mean, I can give it one more once over, but there's nothing here that indicates any form of passageway or anything else, so I don't know. I have no... Oh, there's a sphincter. God, how did I not see that? Alright, so there it is. I guess it's kind of dark in here, and it was like the same color as everything. Am I going the right direction right now? Oh, thank God I am. Awesome! I'm a little bit... Nope, those suits are here. Bad things happen when those suits are around. Absolutely not. Am I in the Colonial Marshal Bureau now? Okay, I'm almost there. I'm almost in the Colonial Marshal Bureau. Well, you know what I think is a smart idea? I'm gonna find a save point, and then we'll take a look at all these wonderful corpses that are everywhere to figure out if Waits made it out or not. Alright, we will overwrite our current save data. Cool. He's got a bunch of useful stuff on him. Apparently he was trying to inject himself with a healing kit before he died, because I think that's pretty much the materials that we need for the healing kits. A lovely little shiny bedpan right there, just in case you can't make it to the turlet. I would suggest at least trying, though, because people get upset when you just pee in bedpans that are laying around when you're not infirm. They get frustrated with you, and they make you do things like clean it out with your own personal washcloth and things. I like my personal washcloth. I don't want to mess with it like that. I feel like having viewports on the side of your space station like this is just like an unnecessary hazard, especially since there doesn't appear to be like any emergency shutter in case this like cracks or breaks or anything. I don't know.
Waits, we should talk about what happened in San Cristobal. Now, it was a nasty business, and I understand that you want to deal with it as quietly and quickly as possible. But I wanted to make sure you didn't do anything rash. I'm talking about catching the specimen without killing it. If we play it smart, we could be set up for life. I have the connections. I can set it up. You're getting old, Waits. You can't do this forever. And what are you going to do when Sevastopol closes? You have my number. Ransom out.
I have connections too, but I don't want anything plugged into them. Let's go! Every human being's got a bunch of connectors on us. I mean, they're sort of makeshift connectors, but, you know, not trying to be filthy right now, so I guess I'll leave it alone. Information. Computer, recite forth for me useful information. Let's see. Impounded. Ammunition, weaponry. Okay, so apparently Marlowe is packing all kinds of weapons.
Wait, it's Dr. Lingard. I've just examined a patient with, well, I've never seen anything like it. It's some kind of unknown parasite. I did a quick check on the name they gave me, and there's no one registered under it at Sevastopol. I think she came on board recently. Do you know anything about this? I have no idea what Sinclair and his men were doing, but this should have been picked up during quarantine. Who knows what else they've let through? The patient and her captain are waiting for me in the examination room. Get down here now.
Okay. And then nothing in the utility folder. I like how they have all of their utility folders labeled very carefully, just so you know where to look if you need to open... Nah. How about no? Well, Marlowe's gone. I wonder if Marlowe took everybody out. Doesn't appear to be anything in here in the command center. The ultimate WoW battle station. You ever seen pictures of those guys that have like rooms like that just for like playing games? I'm like, damn, I'm kind of a minimalist. Zone. What's in... What was that? That squeakly squittery noise. Zone magazine. It must be a bear magazine. I don't know. It looks like a bear magazine, not B-A-R-E, a B-E-A-R. You know, bears and cubs. I don't know if people know about that. Do people know about bears and cubs? Maybe that's like a California thing. I don't know. I don't want to like leave this place just yet until I look at everything. Ethanol, liquor, that goes back outside. This goes out to the waiting reception area. And there's... He seems to be perfectly okay with the fact that there are corpses like everywhere. I mean, okay, maybe he's lost it. I don't know. He's putting his head in his hands. That's always a good sign. Waits, we're trapped down. The creature set off explosives we set in the habitation tower. I'm hearing reports of damage to the space flight terminal docks. I don't think we put a dent in it. Wait, didn't we already listen to this one? I'm pretty sure I've already... Yeah, we've already done this one. I remember that phrase about putting a dent. Alright, let's see what's going on in here.
But they're all dead.
The androids slaughtered them.
Why? Why the fuck?
I don't know, but I think Samuels does.
Samuels? Why?
Wait, sent him to access Apollo. I need to find him. Have you seen Taylor and Marlowe?
No.
They're not here. I think they may have got clear. Ricardo, if I go after Samuels, can you run this place? I need eyes and ears.
I'm not fucking staying here.
Ricardo, I need you to do this. Can you man the station and keep me covered? Ricardo!
Yeah, sure. Of course.
Sit tight. Lock the fucking doors and don't let anyone in. Look after me. I'll come back for you.
You'd be up in here for like 5 minutes before you started losing your mind. I'm gonna go see what's in this room over here. Before we go any further, I bet there's loot. Yep, there is. There's loot everywhere. And it's some extra flamethrower fuel. Yeah. Wonder how we get in there. I don't see any vents or anything. Interesting. In the event that we ultimately get in there, I suppose we'll figure it out. They need to stop making like movement. Movement is not something that I appreciate right now. Let's have a look outside and see what's going on. I expect there to be androids everywhere because they killed all these people, so one thing would seem to follow the other. The robots are on a murderous rampage. They're like, we're so ugly. Who built us so ugly? We're so angry. I take your face. And that's the way that it's going down. So where am I going now? Oh, I'm going back this way. Alright. Nobody here but us Ripleys. Oh, I can't go that way, and I definitely can't go down the south way. Why not talk to you about DACA? Oh, shit. Yeah, I figured that was gonna happen. How many bullets does it take to kill one of these damn things? Jesus. I'm run loading. That's kind of like unloading, but it's reloading while running, I guess. DACA! I don't know why it's so gratifying shooting these guys in the face, but seriously, I do enjoy it. I enjoy shooting the androids for some reason. It makes me happy. Medkit! Lovely, lovely narcotics. All inside of me. Let's go back and click that right there. Feeling pretty happy about the trip now that we're all drugged up. I'm probably just gonna make a bunch of these, to be honest. I need them. So 3 should be, yeah, I think 3 should suffice. And then the other thing, what else should I make? A flashbang? Flashbang seems kind of limitedly useful right now. I mean, we need to use some of these blasting caps and stuff, though. Alright, whatever. We'll make another flashbang. And we'll make another something like a Molotov. Yeah, it seems okay. Molotov, I make a you. There we go. That's a little jingle. I'm working on a jingle for the promotion of Molotovs. I don't think it's going very well so far, though. And so now we're full up on scrap again, aren't we? We gotta be pretty close. Okay, so let's get back to exploring and figuring out where the hell we're supposed to go here. Since this door is not accessible, it's probably going to make us go all the way back around. I'm going to break the episode off here. My name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me at the Nerdcast for the next episode of Alien Isolation. I look forward to seeing you all in the next episode. Take care out there, everybody, and hi-do.